focus your mind on things you want. Stop focusing on the negative crap. Stop focusing on the crap that's dragging you down. Stop thinking or focusing on the bad things in your life, because you're only going to attract more bad things. You're only going to attract more bad things. Alright guys, so I'm here in Florida just after the Funnel Hacking Live event, and I just wanted to shoot another video here for you guys. I hope that, again, you enjoy the view here. It's amazing. I was able to get here just after sunrise and enjoy just, take in the beauty of nature and be out here to kind of take some time to reflect and think about some of the things that I've learned and taken away from the event. Think about where my life is right now, kind of reflect on, the past little bit. Growing up as a kid, I've always kind of enjoyed being in nature and those sorts of things to help me think and ponder and consider different things. And so in this video, I'm going to kind of be talking a little bit about the power of how this can help you have taking time to actually think and make decisions and consider different things in your life that are going on. It's going to help you realize exactly where you are and where you want to go. Because let me tell you something, we live in a world today where we are constantly fed with so much negativity. We're surrounded by noise. We have cell phones, we have TVs, we have everything is consuming us. These days you can't just go on public transport or walk around the streets and have opportunities to talk to people, because everyone's on their freaking phones. We don't have opportunities to interact. We don't have opportunities for us to think inwards and think about us and what's going on inside and helping to change and transform what's inside, because we're too focused on outside. We're too focused on the instant gratification. We're too focused on everything that this world offers with technology. We get everything in an instant. Just at the event, I was reminded that there was a statistic that says, our attention span, the average person's attention span today is 6 to 7 seconds. 6 to 7 seconds. And just, 10, 20 years ago, people's attention span was typically, I think it was like 7 minutes or like 7, 15 or 20 minutes. It's so much longer than what it used to be. It's because we've been conditioned to get everything we want now, right? And so when do we take time for ourselves? When do we have an opportunity to get rid of the noise in our lives, right? We're always focused on, checking our notifications. And I've been falling victim to that too. But I think being here this morning and sitting out here and realizing the calm and the peace that comes from being out in nature, taking time away from phones. I know I'm recording right now, but this content is for you guys. But it's just something that is so powerful. It's something that's so powerful, and I think if we can take time out of our day to meditate, to think, to process things in our lives and figure out, where everything falls into place, figure out where our goals are, where our mind is, what we're struggling with, and kind of just work through them, in our hearts and our minds, we can often have times when we're out here spending in nature, where you can have some real big breakthrough moments, real big realizations about things that you're doing, because it's not until we step back and take a look at what's really going on in our lives that we can realize those things, right? So, one thing I loved about Australia is when I lived there was that I always had so many opportunities to just go out in nature, because, Australia is so beautiful. There's always, a nice forest or, beach to go to or anything like that. And I think that nature just makes you start thinking. It allows you to just think. And it's weird, it's just this weird thing. But I think what I've been realizing lately is that I've been around a lot of successful people. I went to 10X GrowthCon, last month, and then now Funnel Hacking Live, and I'm kind of working with other coaches and mentors at higher levels than I'm at. And what I'm realizing is that meditating is so important, and even getting in a daily routine of that. And I really want to start doing that in my life, you know, on a day-to-day basis, to create a habit of that, because I think it's so important. We have to get ourselves in the right state so that we can perform at the levels we want to reach our goals. We wake up and we're down and depressed, or like, you know, we're feeling, you know, what's the word? Kind of sluggish, right? Like, we've all had those days. I've had those days all the time. You know, they happen all the time. It's so hard to get going. But like, I think having a morning routine to get you in the right state, to help access the levels of energy that you need to go about your day and execute and get things done and think creatively, right? These are things that we have to do. You know, there's certain things that we can do to get us in that state where we can think and we can make decisions and we can be productive. And I don't know why it's just now that I'm realizing that that's so important. So, guys, you know, if wherever you live, there's always somewhere that you can go that's quiet outside of your house. You know, go into the backyard, go into, you know, forest, drive to a park, sit on the grass in a park. I mean, there's parks everywhere. I love doing that. You know, go to the beach if you're close to the beach. Go somewhere that you can get away from all the noise, get away from people, and just spend time considering and thinking and you know, pondering your life and your business and what's going on, what you really want. Because I think that it allows you to have inspirational moments, and it gets you motivated to actually pursue what you want to do. And you're going to realize there are going to be things that you can identify when you come out here and think about your life that you don't want. You don't want, whether you know, it's your friends, it's, you know, your job, you know, going through school, maybe, you know, it's the people that you hang out with. You know, you want to make better friends. That you're going to have these moments when you come out here and you just cut all the noise out. You know, you're in a peace, calmful state where you can think. I'm telling you, I mean, this stuff is just, it's so powerful. So I just want you guys to realize that, and I want to help you succeed in any way that I can. And you know, I'm here for you guys, and I've just noticed that this has been a really powerful experience for me, and it's something that I've realized as a pattern in successful people. So I want to start implementing that, and I wanted to share this with you to kind of help you guys. But you know, it's always important to think about your future. It's always important to envision what you really want in your life, because I'm telling you, things just happen. Things just work out, okay? Like, I'm telling you guys, I know it was absolutely freaking ridiculous that I made another video just recently, or like updating my goals on my, I think it was my income report or something, and my goal was to make $1 million this year. Like, do you realize how crazy I am for doing that? Do you realize, like, I was like, there's people gonna watch that video and just laugh at me because of the income that I made in February, right? Like, I mean, I'm sure some of you laughed. I mean, who knows? I don't know. But like, honestly, even to me, it's crazy. But I'm telling you, ever since I did that, there are doors opening up that I never even thought were possible. I mean, I'm gonna make another video on this, guys, but just to give you a sneak peek, if you're listening all the way through to this point, I just invested $18,000 in coaching at this event. I invested $18,000 in Russell Brunson and his team. I'm gonna be coached by Russell Brunson and his team, right? His Justice League, as he likes to refer to it. And what they're going to do, it's a 12-month program, and basically the goal is, by next Funnel Hacking Live event, they want to help all of us who decided to do the coaching to get us to make $1 million funnel, to get us to make $1 million in 12 months. Now, like, how crazy is that? Like, literally what I set for myself at the, you know, last month, you know, and being able to take up this opportunity to get coaching to make $1 million in 12 months, like, oh my gosh. Like, I didn't know exactly how I was gonna possibly even do it, but things are falling into place, right? Things are coming into place. So even, you know, I sat down with my wife a few weeks ago. I'm sure you guys have seen on my wall in our dining room, we have everything's laid out that we want, all of our goals, our vision. We got pictures of the apartment we want to move to in Chicago. I've got pictures of the car that I want to have, you know, later this year. I've got, you know, everything up there, the body that I want to have. I'm telling you, things just fall into place. I mean, as part of this 12-month program, as a bonus, there's a cruise. We're invited to a cruise with Russell Brunson and all the other people that are part of the 2 Comma Club, which are people who have made $1 million or more with a funnel. you know, to come on a cruise in January, and that was the time Courtney and I are looking to travel. January and February, we want to go away for like a month or two to Europe, you know, kind of do a big trip. And it's crazy that, you know, this cruise, 7-day cruise, it'll be absolutely incredible. I mean, Russell Brunson's running it, so it's going to be amazing. But guys, I'm telling you, things, if you set goals and you tell yourself, I am going to make $1 million, I am going to do this, I want this, and you set in your mind that you're going to make that happen, and you start to tell yourself that over and over and over again, even if you don't fully believe it, you're going to start to believe it more and more and more, and your subconscious is going to start making things fall into place in your life that's going to allow you to get to your goals. Like, guys, I mean, I haven't made $1 million yet. I haven't, but I have a sense of certainty about how I'm putting myself into a system and a place where I can really make that happen. Because, like, I've been so lost. I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out, right? Like, you guys have seen my journey. I'm still trying to figure stuff out, and that's okay, you know? Like, it's been hard, guys. Like, seriously, I have really, really struggled, you know? But I know that the potential I have and the things that are ahead for me are so much greater than what I'm achieving now. And the honest truth is, I think I've just focused on the wrong things. I focused on what I'm missing. I focused more my mind on, oh crap, like I only made this much last month, you know, I don't know if I can make this much. So it's like, it's a limiting belief that I've kind of instilled in myself, and you get what you focus on. Tony talked about this, I'll make another video on this, but you get what you focus on. So if I'm focusing on those things, I'm not gonna get what I want. I gotta focus on the things that I want. And if you focus your mind on the things you want, stop focusing on the negative crap. Stop focusing on the crap that's dragging you down. Stop thinking or focusing on the bad things in your life, because you're only going to attract more bad things. You're only going to attract more bad things. So guys, I think I kind of got in a little tangent there, but the point I want to make is visualize your future. Literally just sit, close your eyes, and visualize your future. Visualize what it really, really, really feels like in a real sense to be at that point in your life where you're sitting in your dream home, you have your dream car in the driveway, you know, maybe you want to, you know, travel, you know, you're sitting in this dream apartment or, you know, condo over in Europe or Australia or on the beach. Just think about, visualize, feel what it feels like to be there. Let yourself feel that and experience the joy and the excitement from that experience and what it would feel like to be there, guys. Like, really intensely think about it, because Tony was saying you can create intense emotion to your future goals and what you want. You're gonna find a way to get there, you know? But if you don't take time to do those kind of things, you're not gonna get there. You don't have a focus, you don't have a vision, you don't have something that you're working towards. So I'm probably going to talk more about all of these things. I just wanted to share my thoughts with you. Hopefully this video has been helpful. I appreciate all of you. I really do love you guys, and I want to support you in every way that I can. But if you did like this video, leave a like and hit the subscribe button if you're new. And if you have any additional comments, questions, anything like that, leave them below in the comments. But thanks so much, guys. I appreciate all of you, and I will see you very soon in the next video.